All right, so we're going to pick it up here. 4 minutes left in the game. Rockets up 2. It is winning time, and it's time for us to try to close out the game. Love how they went to Alperen Şengün, one of the most efficient closers in the NBA this season. I think at some point he was top 5 in scoring efficiency in the clutch. And I love how they try to isolate him at the top of the key and switching it up from just getting him in the corners on the wedge roll action. Kind of like Ryan Hollins pointed out, it's harder to double team him off of those. I want you to watch on this play. He gets the entry pass from Holiday. He's going to attack Achua in isolation, get downhill, drive, hit the spin move. This is a shot he's made a million times, just missed it. But just watch Amen Thompson. Watch Amen Thompson. They kind of are playing him in a dunker spot a little bit. One of the benefits of having a player in that position is the rebounding. Obviously, when you attack out of 5 out, on the defense, offensive rebounds are not going to come easily. So Men Thompson kind of being in that spot, trying to mitigate some of his shooting. So this is what he can do. And he had some big boards in this game, able to, try to get the tip in, quick second jump, got the shot to go. Big buckets, Rockets up 4. Rockets get the ball down now. Alp at the top of the key again. Clears out. Jabari wants to go into DHO with Dillon Brooks, but you see that Josh Hart does a great job denying that action there. Gets the handoff. You get here Şengün. Now he has a mismatch with Josh Hart in the post. Obviously, this is going to draw a double team because they cannot leave that happen. Great cut by Jabari behind the mismatch. Dillon shakes up, but just a cut by Jabari and Dillon being able to shake up to Alp's peripherals where he could see him. To be able to make this pass and this big shot right here. Little stuff in basketball really goes a long way. Big buckets, 98-93. Now, Dillon didn't have a great game, but, he was scoring efficiently. We needed every shot he made. For me, personally, I didn't like the defensive game. And his just overall, he was just kind of all over the place. Needs to rein it back a bit. Jalen Brunson, again, here you can see this is the level I want Şengün playing at, right? This is the level I want Alperen Şengün playing at. Look at the tag from Dillon Brooks here. Look at the alignment. And I think it was kind of a blessing in disguise and smart of Coach Udoka not to have Jalen in the game at this point because one thing he struggles at is help defense. Usually Jalen would be on the corners, and this is where you need guys that are able to step in, at least offer some resistance to the rolling big. Dillon does a great job tagging. Now his job is going to be to stop Achua from rolling, so that's taken away. Şengün stays parallel with the ball handlers bothering him. Staying parallel forces him to make a tough pass to Josh Hart, who's able to hit the dagger. But you'll live with that. That's all you ask for, man. You don't let it's one thing to let, Josh Hart hit a 3. It's another thing to let like Dame and all these guys that are actually known for getting these buckets be the guys to destroy you in games. So I love that. So Jalen Green is back in the game. The Rockets are up 2. Jalen's going to play the lead ball handler position here. One thing I noticed from Jalen in this game, he did not force a lot. I know he didn't shoot well, went 0 for 5 from 3, but this is probably one of the first games that I've seen him actually not be reluctant to give the ball up to Şengün. It seems like he was a little, sometimes he tries to find his game outside of the context of the team, which to me is why a lot of times, even though he's scoring well, the team loses because it's not within the flow of the offense. But in this game, a lot of he got a lot of great looking shots. He just got to hit them. But the fact that he was able to get the action started by getting the inbounds into Şengün like Fred would or any of our point guards should, and then work off of that, I think over in the long run, if he keeps chopping wood, it's going to serve him well. But, they get the screen and roll action here with him and Şengün. Great pass. I mean, this is a great pocket pass right there. In motion, Şengün is on the move. This should have been an easy dunk by LP. Just missed it. Just missed the bunny. But to me, I'm more about process than I am about just always the outcome, because a good process is going to lead to a good outcome at some point if you keep doing the right things. This is why I was against the tanking and all the stuff the Rockets did over the past few years, because a lot of those the way we processed our tank was bad, and it led to some bad outcomes for our players they're trying to fix right now. But you keep chopping wood, you keep running the right offense, making the right passes, making the right plays. Over time, as your skill level, things even out, you'll start hitting those shots, Jalen. Alpia will make those layups at a higher clip, and we've seen him do it. Points action here by the Knicks. Dylan at POA. Bogdanovic comes off, crosses crosses across to Precious Achua. Then you get a man trailing, kind of lost in the shuffle there. I don't know if they wanted to switch this or man was a little bit late on that rotation. So him and Şengün are kind of in no man's land right now. Luckily, he's able to get there. But honestly, if you see Bogdanovic in a form like this, that's usually a dagger. So that's a late rotation there. Could have been a big shot, but great contest by Amen Thompson using his length. Great recontest and just forces a tough shot. Great rebound by Jalen, man, because Josh Hart would have been right there for it. So these little plays are things that help you kind of stay in the game. Obviously, Jabari comes in here and gets blocked. Just got to be stronger. Got to be stronger. I'd love for him to search his game. Not right now, bro. It's 2 minutes left in the game, winning time. These aren't the times. This is what I call IQ and discipline. This is where a lot of the games that we've lost come down to bad IQ late in games and bad discipline. Like these you can't do that, bro. Like for Jalen, even for Şengün, for anybody, if you know there's a guy that has an advantage, you have to be disciplined enough to give it to them. Obviously, Jabari trying to navigate to the rim on a fast break against half of the Knicks defense is not great IQ, and that leads to a turnover. And the Knicks are in transition, and then Jalen Brunson, good contest by Amen Thompson, just making winning plays. Never gives up on the play, just uses his length like a big man. Another great rebound by Jalen. Great transition defense there for us. Leads to another opportunity for us to score. Şengün has Bogdanovic sealed in the paint. Leads to a great corner kick out, and Dylan with the great shot buckets. Those are big shots by Dylan, man. You just wish that he would cut off some of the other stuff. That'll help us out a lot. Once again, Dylan POA. I'm not mad at it. I would like men to be POA, but they were screening off the POA anyway, so you could roll with it. You get Alp and Amen Thompson on the pick and roll action. Watch for the level Alp is at. This is what I want to see, right? I don't give a damn about Precious Achua. What is he going to do? There's too many times we're giving up lobs to all these bad centers that don't score, right? They usually score 4 points, but against us, they're putting up 16. It's about the defense. This is how you hold the Knicks team to this low scoring that they have. Just playing smart defense. Level of the screen, you show, you trap, and now you force the ball out of the hands of the best playmaker and shot creator on that team. And then now you're in scramble. Retreat, Jabari, retreat. And there you go. Close out. Now we're matched up again. Just got to play defense. Good cutoff by Alper Şengün. Just a tough shot. That's a tough shot. You will live with that. It's all about the process, right? You want to do the process right. The outcomes. Yeah, guys are going to hit tough shots, but make them take tough shots, not blown assignments and things like that. All right, Dylan bringing the ball up the court. 1:37 left in the game. Alper Şengün, reliable in the post right here against Precious Achua. This should be barbecue chicken right here. Sizing him up. No help comes in, pushes off with the arm. Didn't even need to do that. You got Aaron Holiday in the game now, in place of who do they take out? Jabari. So now you got Jabari, Jalen, Aaron, Şengün, and DB. Against other teams, I hate this lineup because the Knicks are small. You could do this, but you can't do this against most of the lineups in the NBA. Too small. Now you got Holiday as a POA on Jalen Brunson. Dylan comes off to try to double. So they double him there. Now he's going to have to give up the rock here. Good pass. Good closeout by Şengün. This is what it's about, guys. This is what it's about. The rebounds that guys are giving effort on. The second effort by men. The rebound by Jalen. This closeout by Şengün. This is what we need on a nightly basis. And a lot of nights, man, these dudes are just lazy, bro. They're just lazy. That's why that stuff be pissing me off. They're just lazy. They just got to go get it. Got to go. Almost a turnover there. I got a little nervous there. 1 minute left in the game. Amen Thompson got the ball. Right, let's get to reliable. IQ, discipline. There you go. As soon as, one thing I love about him, man, he knows basketball. As soon as he gets the entry pass, guess what you're supposed to do? Cut. Take that second defender away. Right now, you see the spacing improve when a man cuts. Now Şengün has another isolation there, one-on-one with Achua. Now Josh Hart is in a tough predicament here. DB's been cooking him all game, right? From that 3-point, those kickouts by Şengün. Josh Hart this is what you want. Ideally, this is what you want. If we can get consistent shooting out of the guys, where you have a guy that demands a double team, you got a shooter flanked next to him. And right now, we only have about maybe 2 shooters, 2.5 shooters. 2 shooters being Dylan And that's saying a very, very mildly shooters. And Aaron Holiday and Jalen being a half shooter because he's struggling from threes. And Amen Thompson is a non-shooter. But you could still generate space with cutting and just good alignment. And you put your best shooter adjacent to the guy that's cooking in the post. And this is just barbecue chicken right here. One-on-one, that you can go to that all day. Just put the baby to sleep. 103.99. 103.99. That's easy money. All right, Dylan at POA right here gets faked out. You know what I mean? Great move by Jalen Brunson. Şengün got to jump, bro. Like, I don't know be known what he be on with that. Like, go up and do something, bro. Like, do something. Jump. This is where he needs to just jump, bro. Like, stop being scared of fouling. So he got to jump, try to contest that shot. That's a small guard. But great move. Jalen Brunson is nice. He's the goods. Amen Thompson here, loose handle. Kind of got me scared a little bit. Ime saw that, call the timeout. Now it's 34 seconds left. You need a bucket. Where are you going to go with this one? Obviously, you know they're going to try to go to Alp here on this play. So he's able to get it. Almost thought he was going to cough it up. So he got one-on-one there with Precious. I'm okay with this, with him attacking downhill. Keep your dribble alive, though. You know what I mean? He kind of loses his dribble here. Good defense by Precious. Swipes the ball, causes it to get wedged. Just a random drive. I've never seen a ball get wedgy off of a swipe and like a softly gets wedged in there. Jump ball, we lose that. You get Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? 17 seconds left. He got the rock, and he's about to cook. This is just a tough bucket, bro. Like, good step back, pure dagger. They're going to be tough in the playoffs. The Knicks are going to be tough in the playoffs. I really am looking forward to what they're going to do in the Eastern Conference. All right, 8 seconds left. Game on the line, tied up. You need a bucket. The play is drawn up for Jalen and Alp to do a back screen here on Precious Achiuwa to then have Alp go ahead and switch out onto the post in that corner, that left corner where he likes to do a lot of his work. But the Knicks do a good job of guarding this. Precious does a great job playing trail here. He trails well in Alp. Burks does a great job of fronting him. So you get 2-on-1 over there, which leads to Jalen having a pass. Now it's 1-on-1. Now this, ideally, this is a mismatch for against Precious Achiuwa. Jalen should cook him. You just got to go. And once he goes, I probably would have done the step back here and try to get a midi, but he buries his head in. That's a tough shot to try to make and get swatted. But luckily for us, the shot is called a foul. That was I don't know if that was a great call or not. I'm of the mind that was not a foul, especially to close out the game. But hey, guess what? We'll take it, bro. We'll take it. Great win for the Rockets. Definitely needed it. I think this, at least, I'm saying the playoff or play-in hopes are still alive for them right now. Really great game, enjoyable game to watch. I haven't had one of those in a while. All they have to do is try hard. Like, they play hard. They put themselves in a position. Obviously, the Knicks are missing a lot of their key players. Guess what? So are we. We're missing Cam Whitmore, Fred VanVleet, Tari Eason. So this was an even game, and the Rockets just played good. This is the team that I see when I say these guys are viable. When I say they're viable, this is what I'm talking about. Right? You see them going toe-to-toe with contenders, going bucket for bucket. You see your young guys playing defense. Amen Thompson having a hell of a game. Just doing everything on the court. And for, once again, the Rockets, not to think that they should try to improve this team, even marginally, to give them a chance to be able to compete at the highest levels, even if it's just the highest levels for us being the play-in, to me is criminal. But, whatever. I still think we have a chance to do something. It's going to be in the All-Star break. Once they get their legs under them, can they put together a run in that 26, 27 games down the stretch to go maybe winning about 17 games? Can they do that? We'll see. That's going to be, to me, the determinant whether they can actually push for the play-in, because you don't know what can happen to other teams. Injuries, tanking, all that stuff is in the cards for them. But great game all around from everybody. I like what I seen from all the guys. I love what I saw from Jalen. He didn't force the issue, didn't shoot good, but he was playing within the context of the offense, rebounding, playing good defense. Amen Thompson is I'm going to have to do a separate video on him coming up here. I might do it over the All-Star break, just going over all that he's doing. But dude is balling. I mean, he looks like a generational defender, like right now. Like, it's crazy. Şengün doing, not a great game from him statistically, but I love the energy. Great defensive game from him. Wish he rebounded better, but he did what he was supposed to do, was the focal point of the team. ran the team and ran the offense very, very well. Loved it. Dylan Brooks needs to scale back. Like I said, needs to do a little better. Jabari, still ups and downs, but defensively and just being in the game and playing within the confines of what he's supposed to be doing, I think he's found his niche. Now he's just got to up it a little bit. And Aaron Holiday, you know, I mean, I'll be hating on dude. I ain't going to hold, but he put together, that was a great game from him. Great game. He's been shooting the ball pretty well. And, you know, my only problem with dude is that he thinks he's him, right? If he would scale back on some of the I'm the guy shots and just play his role, be a good catch and shoot player, play hard defense, attack the basket in transition, now we're talking. You know what I mean? He's catching a couple posters and doing what he's supposed to do. But otherwise, yeah, and Tate, you know, whatever. But great game from the Rockets. Really exciting to see. Glad I was able to break down some actual basketball instead of complaining about the front office. Not an easy win, even though it's at home. We were able to get it done. The refs helped out a little bit. Now, if you're a Knicks fan and you're mad, you know what I mean? Tough stuff. You know what I mean? That's what it is. We're going to take this dub. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit this like button. Keep rocking with the Chop Shop. We're going to keep dropping that fire.